welcome back to another TSTerra Plays Riftbound. Alright, welcome back to another Riftbound video. TSTerra here, of course. And today, we are going to be opening up the Riftbound League of Legends Proving Grounds box set. Basically, this is a box set that gives you everything you need to start playing Riftbound. It's a great product, I feel, for anyone who wants to get their kids a gift. Maybe you have multiple kids that like playing trading card games. If you can find it, I put that if you can find this product at market value, which is roughly 30 bucks, grab it. It is going for a lot more. Some places are charging double for it. That's actually what I ended up playing. But it's a really good product because it gives you everything you need to start the game. You can actually learn the game from this and see, is it something I want to play? Is it something, I want to get into or collect? Even if you want to buy it and play it with your friends, this is great because, as you can see in the contents, you get the 4 champion figures, which is how you can calculate your points or where you're at. You get 4 starter decks, so you get an Ani, a Master Yi, a Lux, and a Garen starter deck. So that's 4 whole decks. Mind you, this is a game you could play with 2 to 4 players, so this is perfect. 30 bucks gets you 4 decks. Most of the decks are going for 20, if not more. So again, if you can find this at that, market value, it is fantastic. You of course get 4 game boards. Get 4 oversized Battlefield cards, and a how-to play guide. So, let's break this open, let's get into it, and let's cover every little detail we can. Again, I highly recommend anyone to grab this if you're going to get Riftbound, and you're not sure if it's something your kids or you might like, or your friends might like. Just because getting 4 starter decks I think it's really good. I mean, I know Pokemon and a lot of other card games are probably doing something similar, but I don't know many that are giving away 4. Again, this could be just the fact that it's a brand new game. It just came out. So wait for it to slide on over. Alright, so we got the How to Play book. I'm going to put that over here. I basically already know how to play. It gives us 4 little paths. So you can see at the top, I have to move the phone up. Hold on 1 second. You can see at the top, you got your numbers 1 through 8. That's your scoring. You got your base, both your champion slots, your trash or main deck, and this is where your runes go, and your rune deck. And the runes are kind of nice, the fact that, where your runes go, it tells you what to do and stuff to go. Obviously, there are 4 of those in here. Kind of show them up slightly as we go. And each of these corresponds to the deck that you get in the game. Let me just slide, try to keep some stuff nice and neat and organized. Alright, next we got our little figurines. These are the little characters that you would use to tally. So they come with a base, I am sure. Now you could use anything. You could use a dice. Some people I played with, they use a dice to keep track. Some people use cards. Actually, I use cards. Some people use their phones. You could use a pen and paper to keep track of how many points you scored. But yeah, you got the little base, so you would stick them out. Let's see, which one do I like the most? We'll take this one. Just to show the character. Again, I'm not too familiar with the League of Legends lore. I just love Ahri because she's the nine-tailed fox, and that's kind of like me, and just in general. So I guess you slide them in like that. yeah, it just sticks in. Huh. Yeah. And you just stick it in and there you go. There's a little character to keep track. Again, you could use anything. Now, we also get before decks. That was Lux, Garen, Ani, and of course, Master Yi. The nice thing with this is champions are not the easiest to come or by, if I'm going to be honest. I've opened a few packs, not a lot. That'll be a future video because I did it at an event. And yeah, our champions just don't always come by. I think out of 5 packs, I opened up 2. And then, of course, Master, you know, what's it called? The other guys, champions that you use with the legendary champions, also are a bit rare. So we got the fortified position, battleground. We got the star peak. When you hold here, you may channel 1 rune. The Tyrant War Camp. Units here get a +1/+1. And Void Gate spell abilities affecting units here each deal an additional damage bonus. So those are pretty standard. I actually opened up a few of those. Now, the one thing I want to see with these decks, which I believe they do, and again, it's really probably smart if you're looking to play this, to buy some form of starter deck or the battlegrounds, because I believe these decks should give a good amount of runes. And that, in my opinion, is really important. Because unlike Pokemon and other TCGs, runes, you basically need runes to summon your characters. I'll go into more depth of how to play the game in the future. But, yeah, it's just, you know, when you open up a pack, you're not guaranteed to get a rune. So the first thing I want to do is go to the back of this deck, which is what I've done. And yeah, these decks all come, they all got this white back, right, which is these. And that is our runes. So we've been given 1 order rune, bloody rune, order rune. They did it every other, didn't they? Yep. Alright, so we're given, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 body runes. I said bloody earlier, they're body. And 6 order runes. This is really useful because, again, you're not guaranteed to get runes from packs. So getting 6 of each rune, and honestly this pack is going to give me 6 of those and 6 of those. This is going to give me 6 more body and 6 green. She's going to give 6 red and 6 purple. So you got, from this, you have enough runes to make roughly, if you wanted, a full body and a full order set. And then you would have to mix and match purple, red, green, or blue. But again, if you buy the other decks, they're going to come with more runes. So I feel buying these decks is going to be super important just to get your runes out of the way. And honestly, it's probably a lot cheaper. So we got Maida Damaki Garen. We got another Garen card. We got a 3rd Garen. And it also gives a lot of duplicates, which again is really useful because you're not guaranteed to get duplicates from packs. And at least with this, you know, you get enough cards to start playing the game. You know, so overall, I think this is a well worth buy as long as you can get it at a reasonable price. I would say don't spend anything over 60, don't spend anything over double. People are trying to sell this online for easily over $100. It's not worth it to do that. And of course we get some recruit cards, which recruit cards are kind of important because they are tokens you use to play the game, as well as they are buffs. So this is a way you can keep track of how many times you've buffed a unit. Again, I think it's really nice to have this because now you have a bunch of recruit tokens if you summon recruits, or you have a bunch of buff tokens. It's just very nice that this box set gives you absolutely everything you need. And now for the rest of this video, I'm just going to kind of open these other decks. We'll kind of slide through all the cards and see everything that we have, and just go over basic stuff about the game. If I can even open this tag. Where is it? There it is. God, I am so... There we go. Got it. I was like, I just don't know how to open things today. Again, and if you're someone who only wants to collect, you know, it's kind of a catch-22 if you want to buy this for collection purposes, because it would give you just about all the runes at least the basic runes you need for your collection, as well as it gives you a lot of, you know, champion units and just overall good cards. But I wouldn't say that these cards are really worth much. There's no hollows in these decks. It seems like the big legendary unit isn't the bigger ones that you can get from the packs. But overall, it's a good start. This is definitely a good start to anyone who wants to play the game. Honestly, I'm looking through these spell cards, and they're all pretty decent spell cards, and the fact that you're getting, again, doubles and triples of all these basic cards is really useful, because these are probably going to be not the heavy part of making decks, but definitely a good starting point. And again, we got 6 mine runes and 6 order runes. So again, very useful if you choose, No, we didn't get any buff or champion cards with that one. Interesting. I wonder if only the first deck I opened is going to have those. But I do apologize, I am jumping around topics. To get back onto the topic of money, this, in my opinion, is not worth anything over 60 bucks. That is what I paid for it, was 60, and I kind of wish I bought it sooner and got it from somewhere that had it for the 30. Riot does plan to make more cards and make more stuff, so I would highly recommend do not pay over double ever for any of these products, honestly. If you want to pay for specific cards that you see someone has, that might be a slightly different story. But as far as sealed product right now, I would not pay anything over double. Honestly, this is the only thing that I bought for double, and I would even say that might be a little much. Again, right now, scalpers are difficult to work with. Obviously, everything in all TCGs is getting scalped like crazy. But overall, it is a good box set. And I would say this is something really nice that you could get for anyone who's looking to get in the game. Because like I said, if you're looking to play this game, it's worth it. You're getting enough of decks to play with other people. You're getting enough of cards that you can make your own deck and get creative. And you have all the basics you need to enjoy the game. if I can get this last tag. But I definitely don't think it's worth, you know, I've seen some prices go all the way up to 140. I don't think it's worth that. I don't think these rune cards and that stuff is worth. I think that's just scalpers being crazy with the price. And a lot of people do want some of these, you know, these top 4 cards. They are very useful to the game. And some people are just getting dealt a bad hand because people are trying to take advantage of that these cards are in here. Might be the deck that I play with tonight. I am going to go out later tonight and hopefully record some matches. We will see. They might be up at the same time this video is, or they might be up next week. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure. I also hope I'm able to actually record, because the last time I went out and played, I just wasn't able to set up the phone. The tripod is so low that I didn't bring the good tripod, that I just wasn't able to. But today I plan to bring the bigger tripod and hopefully be able to get a better aerial view of the game. And that's it. That is everything that comes in this set. Again, I think this is a fantastic box to open. Anyone who's looking to get into Riftbound, I highly recommend buying this for a reasonable price. Again, do not pay over X amount. This is a decent start for anyone getting into the game, and see if you like it. So that's about it. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so you get notified for all the future Riftbound content. If you got any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll do my best to answer them. Or let me know something you want to see. Maybe you want to see a specific product being opened. If I can get my hands on it, I will. Maybe you want to see a certain deck played. Let me know. I'll do my best to make it if I have the cards to make it. And yeah, we'll just continue this Riftbound journey. That's about it. Hope to see you all in the Rift.